is your host, Maria Bereza, Tammy, Terrell, and Chris Cook.
Cook, Tammy, and Ninon. We have this is the fun part. So this is where the food of the celebrity chef comes in. His name is Chef Tarantino. He shares a last name with one of the greatest directors on the planet, so you know the food is going to be absolutely exquisite. He's going to be doing a great recipe. I'll let him share that, but he is a restaurant success. He's got his own restaurant. We'll let him tell you guys exactly what the name is. I think it's called just Tarantino, which is perfect. I think they need to get into cahoots together. So if anybody knows Quentin Tarantino, let him know this guy's stealing his name, and they should meet.
No.
And then make a movie of that. No,
Quentin Tarantino is stealing Chef's name.
Boom. Well, they come from two different sides, so they can share.
So we're gonna all eat him up.
Oh, yummy. He is cute. So
he's adorable.
He is. I mean, I'm just saying. He is a celebrity chef. He travels all across the world to cook individualized perfection for other individuals. So if you guys are out there and you can afford his service, he also does a lot of TV shows that are going to be on Facebook and Instagram. You guys can follow him. He told us that he's able to teach you guys how to make high quality meals as well as high quality meals with cheap items, which is exactly what we're looking for. And I know my family is out there going, what? He even said he could do stuff at the dollar store. So that's how you know somebody is incredible at their art. And that's exactly what he's going to show us today, his art. And we're going to eat it up and show you guys at the same time. So we'd like to welcome Chef Tarantino.
How are you?
Thank you. Good to see you.
Chef, good to see you. Thanks for coming to the show today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
I should be asking him, are you married?
No.
Not mine.
I was just saying. Smells good.
Things are going to
get bouquet.
I was hoping you'd throw it so I could catch it. We're in the right place.
Sure.
I'll see you tonight on the strip. What was the address again? I heard that. I was watching.
Vegas Boulevard, right on the corner there.
Again, we've lost complete control of the show.
I'm sorry.
But Chef, tell us about your background as a chef, your training, your restaurants, and let's start there.
Well, our restaurant's in Statesboro, Georgia. We're actually opening a pizzeria, a unique pizzeria. It's going to be more of an experience instead of a pizzeria. So you can get the pizzas anytime you want. It's in Statesboro, Georgia. The dining, the specialty meals, I won't have anybody else cook, just myself. So you have to reserve me if you want to eat at the restaurant.
Man.
Wow.
Yes. So you would book a reservation with me to cook any of my steaks, seafood dishes, and stuff like that. Pizza you can get anytime you want. But when the COVID hit, I started doing private dining, and it just took off, and the quality and the people just loved it as far as having that one-on-one experience with their families.
Do you go to their homes?
Oh, absolutely. I get booked all over the place, and I absolutely love it. I just did a party the other night, and we had
How's the biggest party you can do?
Oh, as many as you want.
As many as you want.
I just pray before I do it to make sure I can take care of everybody.
Bring in the crew.
True story.
Bring in the crew.
Absolutely. No. But it depends on how many people, and then I'll bring some staff with me to assist in serving the guests.
Yeah.
But I take care of all the food, prepping it and cooking it for everybody. And it's fun. They can participate with me if they like. And we make romantic dinners. So we do romantic dinners. We do the anniversary dinners, private parties, graduations, whatever it is that the people want. I'll cook on the roof if you want me to. I say it all the time. So say you got engaged, which it sounds like it's working out pretty good. So if you got engaged on the beach, I would go set up a tent, get permission from the city, set up a tent, cook right there for you, and have that romantic dinner right at the place that you proposed to your significant other. So a lot of great stuff.
Sounds wonderful. You got a lot of energy. Where'd you get that from?
My dad.
There you go.
My dad.
Cooking delicious food.
Where'd you get the cooking from? Your dad? You do something you did. My brother was a chef.
Which means his dad's Italian. Obviously, he's been here 2 minutes, and the Italian.
Forget about it. Forget about it. Honestly, the cooking. You said something that I agreed 100% on a little while ago about finding your talent.
Yes.
And it wasn't a talent. It was a talent that I wasn't.
Stay with the camera, Chef.
That I wasn't ready to use. I didn't know that was going to be my talent. So cooking just came natural, And it's more about the people, why I do the cooking.
Yeah.
Because I was in the Air Force. I was actually in Nellis for 3 months, stationed for a red flag back in 1994. That's the last time I was here. But I was blessed with a gift to be able to communicate with people. I love people in general, no matter where they're from. We have a great time together, and I was blessed with the ability to be able to produce some fantastic food and also combine entertainment with that and genuine love for people. And I think that's what makes our food so special, because there's 1,000 great chefs out there. It's about how you present it to the people, which makes a big difference, and I think that's what makes us unique.
Presentation is one of the greatest.
The love for people, the food. Sometimes I shock myself when I taste things. I'm like, thank you for that one.
You get a dinner and a show. This is awesome.
So we're gonna make some rattlesnake pasta today. No,
wow,
it's not rattlesnake.
That sounds interesting. Okay, tell us about the rattlesnake pasta.
Well, I started my own business in 2014 in Reidsville, Georgia, and at the time, being from Boston, I didn't know anybody. So Claxton, which is the town next door, has this thing called the Rattlesnake Roundup every year. So I needed to do something that would attract people's attention and kind of collaborate with the community and start a dish so people would start to, learn about Tarantino's. And what better way than to, include the community event. So that's how we started the rattlesnake pasta. It's a sauteed chicken breast and a spicy Alfredo, and you can order it on a scale of 1 to 10. And that dish has taken off. People absolutely love it. With 10 being the hottest, the college kids love it.
How many people think there's rattlesnake meat in it?
Everybody when they first see it. Everybody. I tell them, I do not touch rattlesnake, and definitely not spicy.
The rattlesnake is the bite of the spice in the sauce. There's no rattlesnakes were injured making this pasta dish.
It's a good name, though, isn't it? It's a catchy name.
It is, and it's great. Everybody goes crazy. Actually, when I did the world's longest Philly cheesesteak, the international cheesesteak in Philadelphia 3 weeks ago, I think they even covered that out here on the news not too long ago.
They did.
The rattlesnake sauce was a huge hit. I was out there for Mr. Rene of the Rim Cafe, which, by the way, is an amazing place. His birthday party, and they invited me to come down and do a 20-foot section, and it was a huge success, and all of a sudden it just blew up everywhere.
Wow.
That's crazy. Now, I'm just curious, so we're not off topic. When you said the rattlesnake roundup, is that literally they were rounding up rattlesnakes, or is it just dishes that are called rattlesnake?
No, it's literally a rattlesnake. It's a festival. They have the rattlesnakes there, and
Really?
Right.
pet
No,
and zoo
they
and
have
everything.
that. They have it in Texas.
Not pet and zoo for the rattlesnake.
That's dangerous. Okay.
Sweetwater, Texas also has a rattlesnake roundup, and they started because the rattlesnakes are such a pest that for the safety of small children and pets, that the whole community gets together for like 2-3 weeks and rounds up rattlesnakes. I think originally you could sell the tail back to the city for $1.
Wow.
So
So
it
you gotta
would
kill
encourage
them.
people. Yes.
So it's a rattlesnake roundup, and at
Who
the end
wants
it's
a
death.
rattlesnake tail?
So the
Sorry I
rattlesnake.
asked this question, y'all. Sorry I
What's
asked.
the question?
Oh, I said sorry I asked. Because I was like, rattlesnakes are harmed, but it's produced an amazing food dish, so let's
It's just
eat
a
it.
name.
I'm sorry?
It's just a name.
Just the name. This is chicken.
Just a
Just
name.
the name.
Sauteed chicken.
But we know that we're not rattlesnaking around.
But I have had rattlesnake and it tastes like chicken.
It does. It's true.
Never tried it.
Oh my
It
goodness.
looks tough. It's like chicken.
It looks like chicken. The texture is kind of between chicken and a firm fish.
Is it like gator?
Yes.
Because I like gator.
Yeah.
Maybe a little, not as firm as gator, but yeah,
Can
like
we
I've
stick
had
to
gator
chicken?
tail.
Yes. Yes.
It's chicken.
I'm on a diet of just chicken.
That's what Okay.
All
So
right.
you ready?
Are you
I'm
allowed
ready.
to tell them the ingredients, or
Yes,
something
absolutely.
a
What we
secret?
have, few adjustments I had to make because of the store didn't carry. And one of the other things that I do on my live stream, and not to get off on a tangent, is I do all my shopping in local stores. So when I teach people, I do my live feeds on Facebook and everything. You can make this stuff at home for cheap. Like this dish right here for 4 people, you can make for $12. So I use the ingredients that you can buy at your Dollar General, Walmart, all the local, the different stores where you can go home and make a beautiful 5-star meal and have it taste out of this world. So this all here was I just got at the local grocery store. So what we're going to use today is we have some crushed red pepper. We have some Parmesan cheese grated. We have a little bit of flour. We're going to coat in the chicken. Some chicken breast. We have some heavy cream, about 1 cup. And then we have, I couldn't find Italian parsley, so we had to use curly parsley, which is
Regular
fine because it's just,
parsley. Parsley.
Parsley.
I love his accent. It's so cute.
I love it.
With a
I love
serrano.
it.
Serrano pepper and a jalapeno pepper, and of course, no Italian dish. You can't make anything Italian without garlic. And then we have
Paprika? Is that a
paprika.
secret one
Yes.
you can't tell us about?
And then
No, that's
Paprika.
usually what this is,
So
but we're missing one ingredient out of it. My secret seasoning.
This is paprika.
Okay, can't-
Two ingredient out
can't
of
tell
it.
the secret
But
seasoning. He
yes,
got
so
his Mr.
all these
Nasty.
ingredients are going to make a fantastic dish, and it's a replica of the rattlesnake pasta that I normally make in the restaurants.
wait,
Everybody goes
can't
crazy
wait for
about.
this
Beautiful.
one.
So we're going to cut some garlic together.
All right. Yeah, let's
We
let
need
the
to get her a
chefs
chef
get up
knife.
there.
Yeah, let's get some.
We're going to
Is that it?
Not that one.
step out of the way here for a minute. Let the chefs.
No, here. I'll tell you what. I'll share my knife, but you need a thicker blade than that.
Oh, I do?
Yes.
Well, we can get one. Hang on a second.
You
We
can
got
use
this.
This
We
one.
got this. We got this one.
This one. You need a thicker
This one.
blade.
I need a
It'll
thicker
cut your
blade. I
finger.
don't know why they're small.
All right, you ready?
Well, I don't know if I'm ready or not, but you're
All right, so
gonna
what we're gonna
you're
do-
gonna make me ready. Now listen, you
All
better behave yourself. Look what I got in my hand.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Whatever you say, ma'am.
Yes, absolutely. Whatever you say, sir.
When wives murder.
I'm just gonna drive by that corner on the strip. I'll honk. Good to see you. You can have that back.
You mean to say? And yes, we do. That's gonna be worn out. That whole thing. All right.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna slice the garlic really thin.
He just made a beat, didn't he? That sounded like
Nice and thin.
Wow, I think
That was
Just like that.
we should clap for that. That
You have to keep your thumb tucked in. Don't cut your.
Well, I won't cut my thumb because I only got one on that hand.
19 hours later.
Is this her show? She doesn't need a waiver if it's her. This is Maria's show, so you
was, this is a moment.
you can't cut yourself.
I hope they don't have a close up of this. But look, did I not do? Look at this. Look, I did. Did I not do bad?
You did great.
It's called Rise and Shine.
Let me put that in the middle of it. Look, we'll make that look pretty like
Now
that.
he's just showing off.
That is beautiful.
So we have to make presentation.
That in Vegas, you could sell that for $79.99.
That's all I'm worth. That's all I'm worth for cutting up a clove of garlic.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our garlic.
This stuff here you have here. This, what did you call this?
That's the paprika.
This is the paprika. This is very expensive.
We're gonna put this in one of our serving dishes.
All right.
Separate
I
our
must pay
ingredients.
attention. I'll be very good. I'll try to be good.
All right, so now we're gonna cut up our serrano
You cut-
pepper.
Yes, you cut that.
No, I give you half. We're doing this together.
Oh, we are.
I believe in a relationship should be reciprocated.
So we're starting. This is.
We gotta reciprocate.
I've never
We got-
started a relationship
What?
cutting a hot pepper. So I like how he does it, and I like how I does it. But I
You're doing a
seem
great
to-
job.
But look, I haven't done too bad. Oh, wait a second. We've got to do this too.
Yeah. Chop it up into little pieces. You don't want to get a big bite of that.
I don't want to get any bite of it. Never mind.
Any
Let's-
bite.
if we mix it up
So
with
you,
yours,
what level of spice do you want it at? This is your home,
as
so.
low as spice possible. But then
So you want a
everybody-
level 1. So level 1 is
Level
just nice.
one.
You taste the pepper and everything.
Maybe a 0-1.
So you want chicken Alfredo?
Got the wrong recipe. Wrong recipe.
Yep, wrong recipe. Okay,
So I mix
so
mine
now
with yours so it doesn't sort of look so bad.
we're just going to mix these together.
Okay,
Thank
so
you,
we'll put
darling.
that over there. It's calling me darling already.
Because the knife is down. What? Adios.
No,
All right, so now we're going to
put
cut
that
up
there.
our,
Oh,
cut up
here
our
we go
jalapeno.
again. See, look, I don't get
And we're probably
this.
going to want to wash our hands off after this because we don't want to touch our faces, or not that you should while you're cooking anyway, but that
Well,
spice
I
on
thought
your
you were
fingers.
talking about the virus. We shouldn't have that. I'm getting there. I'm getting.
You're getting there. We're almost done.
You do that.
So you want them nice and thin because you don't want to bite into the pepper. It's not about biting into a spicy pepper. One of the other things that makes our food very unique
Yeah,
is
you
I
do
love
that
to
one.
balance all the flavors. The balance is very important. Just like my pizzas. My pizzas, I don't put a lot of cheese.
Your pizza, is it the thin
I
crust?
can make you any kind of crust you want.
Oh.
Anything you want. But my favorite is the New York style pizza.
Do you do any roasts in your? I don't know if Italian food has roasts with it? Do they do like
can
a
do any-
roast veal or roast?
Oh my gosh, yes, absolutely. See, that's another thing people mistake Italian food for. They think when you say Italian, that's why I
It's
do
always
Tuscan
pasta,
experience.
pasta,
They think
pasta,
pizza and
pasta,
pasta.
pasta. That's all they
We do
think of.
steaks, seafood.
And
We're surrounded
meatballs.
by water.
Well, I know. I was married to an Italian for 29 years.
Oh, so you should know about all this
I
food.
do.
then.
I used to cook it.
Are you serious? Well, you need
now,
to take
would I
over.
not be? I'm a very serious person. Don't you remember?
I see this. By the way, I love all your awards in your office there. It's absolutely beautiful.
Thank you very much
Congratulations.
for mentioning
That's
that.
what a blessing.
There's 125 in there.
100. Who's counting?
I was counting.
Who's-
I kept coming
who's-
in and I
who's
thought, what's
counting?
all this for? Yeah, that was for my.
After the show, you need to
mostly-
take me in there and show me and tell me about all.
So,
'Cause I already
I will.
posted it on Instagram.
Oh, you.
Was that okay? By
He's
the way,
exposed. He's exposed me on the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Tropicana. He's giving me some advertising. These are all the awards I won for my show,
Oh Lord, have
not
mercy.
for my body. I'm bad, aren't I?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not really helping you now. You put those two together.
Yes.
Why? Oh, because they're
Because
both
we're gonna
hot.
mix them, and we're gonna mix this up, and then it's gonna go into our saute pan.
Okay. Now,
Alright, so get all this
so
outta
you
here.
chopped it up finer than I did.
Yeah.
You did. You've done. He's doing a very good job. Are you a cook?
Part time.
Wait a minute. Let's do that. Make sure we get it all in there.
Just
See?
with the blade.
Yes.
You scared me.
What?
That's a sharp knife. It's brand new. I just bought it because I was afraid to take my knives on the plane.
Okay. Oh, you
You
had
wouldn't
to buy
believe
it
what
now.
I did the other night. My first night in Las Vegas.
First, the truth though.
The Rio. We're staying at the Rio.
Oh, the Rio,
it's the
Rio
truth.
is fabulous, by the way.
So anyway, my room number is 11020.
It's a long number.
Oh, by the way, I probably shouldn't have said that.
Don't worry. He's changing.
I'm not trying to make extra money, I promise.
He's changing rooms tonight.
Yes, I am. Definitely.
Well, you are now.
Well, I did last night. So anyway,
Oh, really?
I went downstairs to get my bags, and I come back up, and I went to the wrong floor, and it just so happened the door was open. So I'm like, oh, the door's open for me. I walked right in. I walk into the room.
Oh,
There's a couple laying in their bed. I was never, so I said, oh
You
my
go, how
gosh. I
lucky
walked
can
into
one
the
get?
wrong room. Right spot, wrong floor. So I gave my
what did you
business
do?
card. I said, I apologize. And now they're following.
You still gave them a business card.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to market the brand.
Well, they didn't know why you were giving the business card. Till
I was a
afterwards.
complete accident. I was never so embarrassed. First time ever. And I've been in a million hotels. I've never
Were they up to
done
anything,
that.
or were they just watching TV? Or did you not have time to see?
I wasn't trying to look around.
went right
I
in.
said, I'm so sorry. Took it out of my chef jacket. I'm Joe Tarantino. Wrong room. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram.
I'm going to back up on that. You know, nothing happens by accident. So
You're
this
absolutely
was
right.
all meant to be. So let's see what the circumstances are going to be later on when they call you and say,
Lord.
would you come over and cook for us and see what happens?
As long as everybody's at a dinner table.
Well, they might be in the same place as you met them. You never know.
Oh, parsley. We got to cut up some parsley.
Oh, you better do that.
I love your accent too, by the way.
I like yours. What is yours anyway? I know it's American. Is
Boston.
it Boston?
Boston.
Oh, park the car
And Harvard Yard.
in Harvard Yard.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, Winchester.
And where exactly are you from?
I'm from my mother.
Get the heck out of here.
That's so bad. I'm from a place called Torquay in England. I'm an English subject, but from a British continent.
I love England. I was in England for 2 years.
You said you were in the
Yep,
Air
I was at
Force.
RAF Fairford and worked out of RAF Welford. So I did a lot of time in England.
I know
Absolutely loved it.
exactly where
Beautiful
was.
place.
Did you like the people?
I loved it.
Were we good enough?
Absolutely. I love going to the boot sales.
Oh yeah.
Figured out what a loo
What
was.
about?
Figure out what a loo is.
What about? You know what a loo is?
We can't tell them. Google it.
Google loo as of loo.
Siri, what is a loo?
I'd love to have the answer.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be funny?
I wonder what it would be.
I don't know.
Guess what a loo
It
is.
would say water closet.
What is a water closet? Same
A
thing.
loo.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
No, it is. He's
Is
right.
it really? Oh, I have no idea.
Let me put it. The
WC.
English are very polite people, so they're all right.
Oh, it was a beautiful
It's
experience.
actually commonly known as a toilet.
Yeah.
It's quite simple.
It sounds so much better though, calling it a loo.
Yes, a loo. Yeah, the
Much
loo.
better.
Excuse me, goes to loo.
All
No, look at
right.
you. Where are you going?
So now we're going to chop up some parsley, and this is going to be for garnish.
Wait a second. You have more than me, because don't question
And
don't
go.
ever question a woman.
It's a race.
With a knife.
Yeah, with a knife that I
With
could
a
use easily. But you gave me the blunt one. I don't know why I have the blunt one, because this is the one he could carry on the plane, or it's mine. See, look at him.
What? Just go like this. So that's nice.
Nothing's happening.
What?
Look.
Wait, you're sawing it. You don't got to saw it.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, you just chop it. Oh my gosh. And that's how it's done. So you must love Chef Ramsay.
I do. I was at his restaurant last night.
Oh, we took pictures in
No,
front
I
of it
wasn't.
last night.
No, I wasn't there last night because they were full. Do you know that we went to Ramsay's last night at Caesar's Palace? They were totally booked, and I've never seen so many empty tables. And they said we have no reservations for tonight until tomorrow. And I'm looking around, I see all these empty tables. I still don't understand. Right, AJ?
Yes, yes.
Go ahead, keep talking.
No, I'm watching you.
Go ahead, continue. Look, you did a great job. Look at that.
Chef Tarantino the second. That's me.
We're going to put this.
Hey, Hannah, can I travel with you?
Absolutely.
I'm glad I didn't say no, because that's supposed to be my first letdown.
Oh my
this year.
gosh.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if we got on a plane together? Oh my God. Be joking all the way up the aisles. We'd be cooking. Or we'd be
Absolutely.
flying pizza around.
Oh, I love
Have a
throwing
piece of
dough.
pizza.
Love throwing dough.
All right, now what do we do now? We've done the
Now
chopping.
we've done all, yeah, exactly. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut
What goes
this
in
chicken
this bowl,
up.
though, right?
Going to be the chicken once we
Oh,
cut
okay.
it. And then, normally, by the way, this dish takes 10 minutes, just so everybody knows. This is a 10-minute dish. Usually by the
Actually-
time your pasta's done boiling, the dish is done.
Yes, normally, but this.
But when you're having fun, it could take a long time.
I'm trying to clean this up a little bit.
Beautiful.
Okay, so we're.
All right, so now we're going to get the chicken, and we're going to cut
Does
the
it
chicken
matter
up.
if the chicken has a bit of parsley on it?
No, it's all going together.
I'll have that one piece.
So what we're going to do is we're going to just cut it
Do, 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 do.
like this, nice and thin, so it cooks quickly.
Mine are thin.
And then we got to get rid of this cutting board after. Definitely don't want to cross contaminate. Make sure whenever you're cooking chicken, no less than 165 degrees.
Oh, really?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
How thick should you have the breast? No, this is. See, I knew that something would happen if I said that.
It's
word.
based on opinion. Based on opinion. It's about the quality of the
See,
food.
one try.
What?
Men.
What? I know I'm being serious. The food quality.
Sure, you're big.
What did-
Oh,
What?
I don't think so.
What?
I was asking a very, very straight question.
I was giving you a
I'll
very
tell you
straight
why.
answer.
Now I'm going to describe
Literally.
it because breasts are sometimes, this thick. And do you?
This is.
Do you cut them in half? No, when I do a
Well, how do you prefer yours? Do you like them thick or thin? I mean, what?
I'm not a breast woman actually.
I mean, how do you like yours?
No,
Because the
I-
bigger it
I'll
is,
tell
the
you what.
hotter, the longer it takes to cook.
I
Right?
agree. No, I like to slice it and then I bread it. It's good. I'm doing it different to how
Oh,
you
so like
would
a
do
chicken
it.
parmesan.
Like a chicken parmesan, I cut it because it's too thick.
Yeah, and then you pound it out.
So the thinner you have, yes.
Yes,
Well, no, I
absolutely.
don't pound it out.
No,
That's
you
the
gotta
thing.
pound it out.
Don't forget to pound it out. You can penny it out or.
Lord have mercy. Here we go.
Alright, let's get back to cooking.
I thought cooking with my dad was tough. You need to watch some of my dad and I's videos. Oh, Lord have mercy. You two would get along great in the kitchen.
Is he still
Oh, it's
alive?
crazy. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
right, I gotta meet your father. Maybe
Oh,
he'll be
yeah.
at my age.
He's on. I got a couple of shows with him on YouTube.
Oh, right. How old is your dad?
He's 70. Don't get mad.
Perfect
Dad.
age. Perfect
71,
age.
I think he is.
Perfect age. I like
Married.
There's always a catch.
Here you go. No, but he's a
Oh,
character
wait a minute,
too.
I've got
Let
my
me tell
friend
you.
over here. Wait a minute, I've got Chris.
All right.
I've got Chris as a standby.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Chris doesn't really want to get married. But
Hey, look at him smiling. He's anxiously waiting. All right, so we're just take this chicken and we're gonna put it in this bowl for when we get ready to start sautéing, which is going to be next.
He does this quite nicely, doesn't he? Can I put that piece?
Absolutely. All right, so now we're gonna get rid of all this
I'll
stuff.
Get this for y'all.
We're gonna wash our
Chris,
hands
how
right
are you?
quick.
We're gonna wash our hands.
Do you know how long to wash your hands for? In the restaurant world, 20 seconds. You wash your hands. So sing happy birthday to yourself to get a good wash, get all that bacteria. Oh, you did? Well, happy birthday.
And now because of my birthday, he's cooking for me. Okay, we're all ready.
Absolutely.
Oh, this is
All right,
lovely, isn't it?
so now what we're
the
gonna do
bouquet
is-
is still there.
We're gonna get our saute pan,
Okay.
and we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil.
So he wants me to do all the work.
This is how I do my cooking classes, actually.
This is typical man. He wants the woman to do all the work. How much?
Well, do you want me to reciprocate? I'll help you. A little more.
Right.
We'll do it together. How about that?
This is really getting exciting.
You smell good.
It's like perfume I put on this morning.
We're gonna add that garlic.
Then we're going to add this. Now, don't we need another...
We're gonna add half the garlic, so this way we can make some more after the show.
Okay, so there's half the
Beautiful.
garlic.
Now
And
we're gonna
half
add.
this.
No. You said you want a level 1.
Well,
We're gonna mix it
I
up.
can't count for everybody else, so I don't mind.
What's everybody like? 1 to 10.
10.
He said. All right, so let's do that much. That's good enough. Just so everybody gets the flavor. The next one I can make nice and hot because you're making this. You should be. Nope, that's at the end. A pinch of the crushed red.
Wait a minute, let's put that back in there. Of the red, you said, that's
Yep,
right.
just a pinch.
The other question.
Beautiful.
The other red, the other left hand, right?
That's for garnish also. Pinch of
What
the
is
salt
this?
and pepper. Now remember, when you season in your food, I tell everybody this all the time. Always start off with a little bit of seasoning because you can always add more to taste. Because if you have too much, forget about it. It's over with.
Forget about it. Forget about it.
And definitely don't burn your
I think
garlic.
it's from Boston. Forget about it. Okay.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now? Oh, actually, we need to season this flour a little bit. Normally, I don't do something. Do something a little bit
What do you
different
mean,
with the
we'll
chicken.
put this in here?
Nope. We're going to put salt and
Oh,
pepper, season
oh.
the flour. And then, well, we can add a little bit more to that. There's a lot of flour there.
Do I pour the whole thing in?
All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to add half the chicken
Where's the
to
chicken?
there, right there, just half. We need some, so you don't have to mess your hands
I
up.
need another thing. Yes, I need something else. I'll get another spoon. Nice, you can just go to your drawers and get whatever
So
you
basically,
want.
we're going to bread that chicken. We're just going to lightly cover it in flour.
Also, we really want to bit it up.
Yep.
Okay. I like this. Do you know I happen to like cooking? That's
Perfect.
half it.
Perfect.
Now what do? We do
All right,
this?
so now we're going to start heating this dish up.
I'm going to do this though. This has to be coated, doesn't it?
Yep.
Now why do we use flour? Because I
Because
use
I like to-
crumbs.
Well, it depends on what you're making. I like to do that to sear in the juices.
Okay.
Just like making a chicken marsala, you actually take your fillet of chicken breast and you want to coat it in the seasoned
In the
flour,
flour.
and then
So marsala's done.
sears everything so that
marsala's
breast
done in the flour.
is tender and juicy.
Okay.
You seriously, in all honesty.
Juicy. Your breasts have got to be tender and juicy.
Oh my lord! All right, so we're gonna walk over to the stove now. All right, so
Advertising for your
Wait.
location.
Yeah, don't forget. Make us full of avocado. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so now we're gonna turn this on.
Can't have my back to the
A
camera.
medium-high heat. Not yet. We want to get the oil nice and hot and seasoned.
Oh, do you want
So let me
another-
grab a little bit
do you
more.
want
We need just a
another- do you
tad
want
bit
one
more
of
oil.
these?
Yeah, we can use that. Where's our tongs at?
I don't know whether-
Oh, right here. I got them right here.
You got the tongs. Okay, this is exciting, guys.
We're gonna add just a little bit more.
Okay. It's getting there. And we're cooking with gas, by the way.
So we're gonna get that nice and hot, and then we're gonna add our
Now, do you prefer to cook with gas or electric?
gas.
Gas is
Gas,
better.
gas, gas, gas.
You can control
Yes,
better than you
much
can.
better.
Yes.
Because the electric one that goes.
It-
Now I teach people how to cook on it.
Yes.
Do I like it? Absolutely
No,
not.
no. Because it takes longer, doesn't it?
Yeah, because once it hits
From-
temp, it drops, goes
Yes.
up, down,
Yes, well,
goes
you
up
can
and down.
control this immediately.
Absolutely.
Isn't this exciting?
Oh, you start to smell the aroma
I hope
already.
you like it. This is
Just with
rather
a little bit
good.
of seasoning. That's why I love Italian foods. Just fresh ingredient, 3 or 4 ingredients, and pretty much done.
That's it.
Beautiful. Yeah.
You know, isn't Italian food more gentle? It's more of a softer taste. I mean, I've been to Italy many times, and the food doesn't seem to be heavy. It's not
It is
heavy.
fantastic. Okay, so now we can add our chicken breast.
You do that. Oh, no, he does. Look at Tammy does this. I'm right in front of the camera, so I can't do that.
You're fine.
I'll stand over here. I'll put that down there. Then you can do that. Now he's putting, we
Can you
just heated
smell
up
it?
the oil with all the ingredients in it, and now we're putting in, you know, Tarantino's really good. Look at this. This is amazing.
We got all our chicken out of there. We
We've
can
got all that
remove
chicken,
this.
so I can have that. We've got to save this for the next bunch, because apparently we're going to have another bunch. We're doing good. Oh, it's smelling gorgeous. I wish we could have the television where you can, you know,
Okay, the tongue.
have the smelling as well.
Round. Oh, I know. I always talk about that. Whenever I do these videos, I talk about the smell. If you could have some smell-o-vision.
You could smell-o-vision. Smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision.
I was trying to figure out what it was. Smell-o-vision. That's the new one. That's
Oh, it's
fabulous.
just fantastic. The aroma. You smell
And,
that?
but it's the garlic and it's the oil and it's all the spices and that. Ooh! Oh dear, we nearly lost the light.
You sounded like Miss Doubtfire just then. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Because you know the British, we have in England a lot of Italian restaurants. We love the Italian food and we have a lot of Italian people there too.
I would love to go there and cook one day.
Oh, you should. You'd be, oh, they would love you.
And the funny part about it, when I was there, I would have never thought in a million years I'd be doing
Be a
this.
cook. Well, I told you my brother was a cook. My brother was not taught to be a cook, but he became a chef. Look at this. Oh my God, I wish you could. Oh, do we have? Oh, I wouldn't dare do that.
Oh, you gotta try it. You gotta try it. You gotta try it.
No, we want to eat.
What? when you do it, it's in the wrist. It's just a little pop at the end. You get your nope. Look, right down here. Get it down here. Right, and go. You just here. Use a rag because that's getting really hot. Your handle.
No, I'm fine. It's not working. I know why.
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
It's getting
And
there.
at the time I get there, it'll be all gone hot. I think we better do.
No, you did great. You did
Oh,
great.
sure. Yeah, I didn't do anything.
Break some of these up a little
Then
bit.
you break them up. This is fascinating, but you know, when you do cooking, a lot goes into it. I think it's more than just cooking. I
It
think
is. You
it's-
gotta love it.
Yeah,
It's all-
I
it's-
wanted
food
to
is love.
mention that. I wanted to mention that anybody can cook, and we can all cook the same thing, but it's how you do it. And even you can have all the same ingredients, but it will not come out the same as it will come out how Tarantino does it. And I think that's a big sort of, that's your big plus.
Thank you.
That's your, oh, now goes the cream, now comes the fattening stuff. Oh, you put it on it, well what about the other part?
What other
Oh,
pot?
you should have left half of that for the,
Oh no, I have more.
oh,
I have more. All right, so we're gonna get the cream in here, and then we're gonna add our pasta. We already cooked off our pasta to save some time.
Otherwise, you could be halfway through. This could be a 3-hour show.
They're usually 7 to 9 minutes, depending on what type of pasta you're using. Is the
Okay.
perfect time. You always want to taste it. You want your pasta al dente to the bite. You don't want oodles and noodles. Oodles and noodles is that
Oodles and
soft.
noodles.
If you can break the pasta with your tongue,
But then
forget about it.
Yes, I was going to say it has to be a little bit harder.
Yeah, it has to have some bite to it. You have to not a flick.
My husband
but
used to always
bite
tell
into
me
it.
that, and I was petrified when I would cook my pasta, whatever it was. And I'd forever test it, because it wouldn't be too soft. Because it's very easy to do that. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Now we need forks, I think, or something to eat this with. I'm going to get the better
Okay,
one.
now we need Parmesan.
Okay, let me get some forks.
Cheese.
I'm not watching this, man. I'm going to get some forks. Tarantino.
Just about a handful. And we're going to set this back over here because we're going to garnish our dish over here and make it look pretty.
So cheese is going in there.
See how it's starting to bubble,
So-
thicken? And by the way, here's a tip, a food tip for everybody. I don't know, do you ever get chicken Alfredo? Have you ever got that when you've gone out to
Absolutely,
dinner?
absolutely.
What happens when you bring it home to eat it?
Well, I
Eat the
don't like
leftover.
bringing food home because it goes all soggy and bad, and I don't know, it's not the same.
Well, also, it congeals. It's thick. You know what I
It
mean?
tightens up together or it expands or something. I don't know. It grows while you travel.
Yeah. It does. The Alfredo sauce will. It'll all congeal and tighten up into a ball. So what you do is when you get home, always keep some heavy whipping cream in your refrigerator, especially if you like Italian food. You put it on your saute pan, add about a half a cup of cream on a medium heat. It'll slowly start to fall back apart. Blast the heat, tighten it back up again, and you have your chicken Alfredo. That's how you.
And 2 pounds heavier.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, but that's a brilliant way to do it. So when but you could do that with kind of any food, couldn't you? By adding a little something to it.
Absolutely. But for Alfredos, because Alfredo is the toughest one. Yes. And that's why I really don't like serving any Alfredo dishes to go, because depending on how long these different platforms take to get it to your guest, it's not the same quality, especially with an Alfredo sauce.
You can put the pan on here; it'll be okay, I think.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm not actually going to put the pan on there.
But you can.
What we're going to do is we're going to divide this
Oh
up.
my goodness! Look at this. Now this has taken a little longer to cook because we've been chit-chatting and all that stuff.
Yeah, normally 10 minutes.
Normally this is a 10-minute course to cook. So, and as you can tell, the ingredients, it's not that hard to do.
No.
It's very, very simple. A little bit for me, that's lovely. I presume you're going to give me some to try. Look at this.
I presume.
Look
I love
at
your
this.
accent.
It's funny, I don't have an accent. You do.
No, you do.
No, you do.
No, you do.
Everybody thinks I have
Forget
an
about it.
accent.
She
Forget
does.
about it. Forget about it. I love it. Okay, now.
Okay, so not
what
yet.
do we, oh.
Not yet. Don't make me go Chef Ramsay on you.
What does he do? He hurries.
What in bloody?
He does, doesn't he?
I love him.
Yeah.
I love him too. That guy's amazing.
No, this guy's amazing.
They're cousins, so you can't share that. They're from the same bread cut. They're both interesting and fascinating cooks. And after we taste this food,
See, I love how he does this. I know we went a little bit silent here, but it's not. He's just doing his work. But it's the way he doesn't put too much on it, and he's making the presentation look really, really good. So a little bit of paprika, a little bit of this, a little bit, and look how he's made the dish look completely different. Let me show you.
Yeah, which one's yours?
This is mine.
Since you're from England, we're going to crown you. Okay.
I'm a queen.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's rattlesnake pasta.
Wow, that looks fantastic.
So where's that? You're coming back on again?
We're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna come back and taste all this. We'll be back in 5 and 5.
Take care.
Traditional TV is going away. Hollywood is starting to fade. People are demanding real stories from real people. Our voices are now being heard in our own way. Podcasts, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok Live are becoming the norm. Internet TV has now reached the highest demand in human history. Social media shows is now the new media of the century.
As we continue to grow and build a brand, social media shows continue to develop and discover new possibilities to help one another. Our affordable services will help us move to the next level of our journey. Host your own show to inspire or entertain others for as low as $150 per month.
We have 20 shows a week, live stream.
We are looking for sponsors. We showcase your business products and services on our network to be seen by your target market for as low as $200 a month.
That's 2 percentage points short of reaching critical mass, which will lead to faster results. We have 20 plus shows with a reach of over 80,000. We'll give you commercial ads, website link, and connections to nonprofit organizations.
Let us promote and advertise your event, giving your venue the red carpet treatment. This platform allows venues that feature entertainment, singers, bands, DJs, comedy, fashion, corporate events, and family events to be showcased in a new direction that also involves your audiences starts at $200 an hour. We also provides video editing, website builder, commercial video for your business, music videos, photography, provided by our affiliates. As we build our community, we pay it forward. Our nonprofit organization GI Connections is all about giving back to our community. Join us create outreach programs to help our community and live a happy, peaceful, and unity. Let us bring the world to you.
Live streaming on social media is the best new way to interact and bond with your community. Do you love to encourage, motivate, and empower others, but you do not know how? Well, your opportunity starts with us on social media shows. We have 20 shows a week live streamed across the globe, with a reach of over 80,000 and growing. So you can host your own show, and you can be anything you want to be. So let's bring the community together, and let's bring the world to you. Join us now. We've reached the age of live streaming on social media shows. You may ask, we're already ahead of the curve, so why do you need to advertise with us? Well, only 8% of the businesses in the US are using digital advertising to grow their business. That's 2 percentage points short of reaching critical mass, which will lead to faster results. We have 20 plus shows with a reach of over 80,000. We'll give you commercial ads, website link, and connections to nonprofit organizations. So get your brand ready for digital monetization, for we are looking for sponsors, which will bring more traffic to your business and ultimately mean more sales. So let's bring the world to you. Inquire now.
John is an employee at one of the most famous firms in the city of New York, so his job is very hectic, and he realized that it is necessary for him to go and finally take a vacation. But he went on a vacation without planning out the details, and wasn't able to truly enjoy where he went because he had to think about so many things that he didn't plan for. Instead of enjoying his time away from work, he came back with more stress that he was not able to take full advantage of his vacation. But this year, a coworker suggested him to try World Ventures this time to make his vacationing more enjoyable and less stressful. They do not require you to plan anything outside of your transportation, which is also available at discounted rates. Your stay, your transport, and many meals are planned by the club. John liked the idea very much. He tries World Ventures, and his experience with the club was amazing, as he made many friends there with whom he had a great time. John recommends that everyone should try this club, as they are the best in business. See how the VIP-vacation-club.com can give you the right experience without all the hassle. Enjoy the VIP experience that only World Ventures provides.
Listen, check it. Try to build a bridge, instead I burned it down. I tried to lift them up, but found me beaten down to the ground.
Good morning, Las Vegas! It's time to rise and shine!
Welcome back to Rise and Shine. Chef Tarantino has prepared his rattlesnake pasta for us, and we're going to give it a taste here. Tammy, what do you think?
Well, I've already been granted from Your Highness. I can try it first. So,
All right.
We're gonna give
There
you.
you go.
We're gonna give you this one.
Yeah, you can't have
and
Ladies
y'all
crowd.
know
first.
I can't fake.
Live
No,
on the
no, no,
air,
no,
Joe.
Thank you so much. All
I'll
right.
give you that, and I'll have. I've got this. This is a crown. This is what you call a very hot crown.
Very hot crown.
Right?
That's a
Not
Texas
hot
crown. That's a jalapeno.
No,
It's a
seriously.
jalapeno
That is
crown.
absolutely amazing.
Okay.
Is the rooster from
It's
the
so
show in
creamy.
this?
Never cooked with heavy cream. I've only heard of people using it for other stuff, but you can taste the difference. It is definitely an Alfredo. I like it really spicy, you guys. And even though this has like minimum spice because Your Highness asked for it to have
This
0
is
to 1.
absolutely perfect.
Oh, it's so
It's
delicious.
The
It
taste,
is not
everything.
too
You can
hot.
taste
It
everything.
is. The chicken is. You know, I thought the chicken wouldn't be cooked enough, but because you cut it up, it's perfect. It's not too much. It's still very tender.
Thank you.
I love this cream thing in it.
Isn't it great? Now there's a brand you can actually make this totally gluten free and vegan.
Oh, really?
There's a cream out there. It's a plant-based cream that you can use, and it tastes just as good. You would never tell the difference.
Plant-based.
I like-
Then they're making a lot of gluten-free things now, aren't
Yes.
they? Because a lot
Why
of
don't they
people-
make extra gluten things? Shouldn't we have more gluten?
Where's the donuts? I know.
Where are the donuts?
Great.
There you go.
So
Yeah,
this
we
takes
can
about
accommodate.
10 minutes.
Chris, what
10
do you
minutes.
It's a good
think?
day.
10
Did,
minutes.
did we do a good
That
job?
is fantastic. Thank you, Chef
Thank you very
Tarantino.
much.
Are we gonna like? Can
Fantastic.
we get the for those people? There may be some people who do not have capabilities to actually listen to the words. You can watch it, but then they can't really see some stuff. Can we also
Well,
get the ingredient list
On my
or something?
Facebook page, I post for the supporters. If you're on the Facebook page, I do my live feeds just like we did here, and I also have an area where all my recipes are written down on the supporter page, so you can actually get the recipes off my support page.
You can print it off.
Yes,
put it behind
absolutely,
your-
and then
put
you
on
can
your
watch
cooking
it if you get
stand.
stuck. Because I'm a visual person.
Yeah, put it on a cooking stand and then follow directions.
Absolutely.
Do you have the directions, everything there? You have the
Yes, for every
ingredients
dish.
and the directions how to cook
For
it.
every dish.
Amazing,
Absolutely.
huh? Isn't that wonderful?
Good.
It's a lot of fun. I love it. And actually, I'm working on a cookbook too to inspire people to follow their dreams.
So you're going to call it what? Terrell, do you know the snake?
What? That sounds like a mob movie.
It's
Or the next Quentin Tarantino movie.
They're doing the steak.
But the first one's going
Death
to be
of a
chicken and
rattlesnake.
pasta, cooking with Chef
Chicken and
Tarantino, and then in the beginning, to talk about all my trials and tribulations going through and pushing forward
So
to
you can
meet
have
that dream of.
sections of all chicken and then sections of steak and then
There'll be a
sections
different
of
book
fish.
for each one.
And
Yes.
then also the do you do a vegetarian thing?
Oh,
or something
absolutely.
Like that?
I can accommodate
so
any
he's gonna
diet.
have it combined in everything, so it's everybody, and
Vegan.
also gluten free. You'll have a gluten free thing as well.
Absolutely.
And
you
the
know, food is
extra
good when
gluten
it make you
section.
want to dance.
Diet,
Like I can't. Like I'm
special
like,
diet,
Oh, yeah,
low
I was
calorie
dancing.
diets.
No,
I
no,
accommodate
no,
all
no,
those
because
different
Seriously, you
diets.
guys, I'm not lying to you.
No,
This
not that
is
one.
delicious.
Not
Seriously.
that one.
I don't think you liked it, did you?
For my husband at home who was not willing to try this, I would make
And
this
this is what I
tonight.
love about my job, not necessarily the cooking
Welcome.
part, but the reaction.
Yeah, this is
from
amazing.
everybody.
This is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Well, thank you.
Tarantino has done it again.
He's done it again.
It's done again. One problem. I didn't get enough.
Oh,
But we got a lot more.
I don't need any more, trust me. Let's do it.
What are we supposed to eat for the naked pool party, man?
Oh, I named before the
Oh, Lord have
before the
mercy.
naked
vegan hot dogs.
It's a night, right? Keep it going. Keep it going.
Oh, Lord
This
have
is
mercy.
one big
All right.
party.
Are you throwing up
Absolutely.
on the floor?
Well, thank you, Chef, for being here.
My pleasure.
Thank you for letting us use your lovely home in this
Absolutely.
kitchen.
Joseph,
Thanks for
Chef
Joe for
Tarantino,
coming in.
Chris, Maria behind the camera, AJ behind the camera.
Yes, food.
appreciate
Food brings
all you
people
guys.
together for meals. When people come together, they laugh, they fellowship. Food promotes
married.
promotes all that. So
I don't
I,
know, I'm kind of
Back again.
There you go.
She's aggressive. I like it.
I think there's going to be a marriage in the after show. But thank you for joining us for Rise and Shine today. My name's Chris Cook. This is Tammy. I'm and then
All the food
And
you
forget
ate.
the room number.
it was so delicious.
What was that, 10 hours?
Yes, if you're at the
10
Rio,
hours?
feel free to charge anything to Chef's room
There you go.
because he gave out the number. So
believe I did
he's
that.
going to have 800 room service charges when he gets back. But thank you for joining us on Rise and Shine.
We look forward to seeing you guys later this week.
God bless.
Awesome
Awesome day.
Take care.
God bless you.
Bye for now.
That was so fun.